Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm CB Rail, and this has been something I've been on the fence about doing for the longest time after my kind of failed series. Yeah, not my best work. But with that aside, let's go ahead and get into this project, because this is something I'm really stoked about. This whole railroad idea stemmed from the trail that goes through the town I live in now. It was an old Norfolk Southern line back in 2005 and before that. It used to go from Burkeville, Virginia, and then it would go through Rice, Farmville, Prospect, to Pamplin. I know there's some towns I missed, but whatever. But it got abandoned in 2005 because the bridge cost was too costly and cost way too much. And the bridge I'm talking about in question is where the trail gets its name from. High Bridge Trail State Park. It's a really cool bridge. I haven't personally walked up to it yet, but I plan to do that in the future. But recently, they have built a new kind of like welcome center outpost thing up by the bridge. And I thought, that would be a cool idea. What if we brought back Rice's Depot and then bring it up to the start of the bridge? Since the bridge would cost too much to be replaced and up to standard date, whatever you want to call it. So maybe the state park can run a railroad from Rice to High Bridge itself as a tourist operation. Instead of that section turning into trail, it's just straight up railroad until you get to the High Bridge. But anyway, that's where that stemmed from, and I got in talks with one of my buddies. His name is Jake. There is a locomotive on his site. Go visit that at North American Locomotive Works. Really good site, really cool guy. And he has a Richmond and Peabody, or Richmond, Parker and Peabody, whatever that JR route that they released. He has a D4A, and it looked like it would fit pretty well. Now, some of you are going to hate me for it, but I asked AI to make me a render of what the supposed paint scheme was going to be. And I'll put that up on screen now, so y'all can see it. So this locomotive, it doesn't say Sandy River on it, like the route does, but the name originally used to be that I came up for in my head for this railroad was the Farmville and High Bridge. But I realized that the route doesn't go through Farmville, but there is a place in Rice, which is an adventure center and campground, called Sandy River Adventure Park. And we also have a reservoir out here too, where you can go boating, fishing, whatever you want to call it. And I thought Sandy River would fit better than Farmville and High Bridge. So that's where the name came from, was the adventure park out here. And it's right down off of Route 460 if you're going toward Farmville. So I really thought Sandy River would be more appealing to tourists and stuff in the area. But this is kind of like my alternate history idea. My hometown railroad being, well, not saved, but preserved, I guess, would be the better term for it. But yeah, so this is Sandy River Railroad, and hopefully I'll have some episodes out by next week. It's only 4.8 miles, so this shouldn't take long at all. And this route will be available with some custom content for it in the near future at the railcrew.com. Go check it out. We've got some great stuff up there. But yeah, with that being said, enjoy the rest of the speed build. What you'll be seeing on screen is me working on the station at Rice, Virginia. So stay tuned, and hope you enjoy the video. Pop back in and just say that with today's modern standards for railroad crossings and state park owned things, I was reading a thing where, certain things have to meet certain criteria. So when you see me put these railroad crossings in, to me it screamed, hey, we need protected crossing at the station. This is a high road trafficked area. So this is the main way to get to the station. So yeah, that's pretty much my thought process for that, is safety first, and I'm a very big safety person when it comes to railroading. But anyway, to get back to the video at hand, you'll see that I put down the locomotive and some cars just to kind of see how they all scale together, how that consist would look together, and I really like it. So hopefully I can try to keep something like that together. But with that being said, this station is getting pretty close to being done. I think in the next few clips I put down some town buildings and some parking lines. Then I just pretty much start roughing out the area and getting it ready to go for the next episode. So, hopefully y'all are enjoying it so far. I thought I'd just check in, cover some stuff. And, let's get back to the speed build. And I will check in at the end of the video and go over my final 2 cents, I guess. And with that, guys, this concludes the first episode in the series. Hope y'all enjoyed, and hopefully you will enjoy the cinematic type videos at the end. But yeah, this has been CB Rail. Catch y'all in the next one. Have a good night.